Right, I've come here feeling full to the point in which I feel agile, but I am feeling a bit thirsty. However, I've got my water there with me where I just looked. I think today might be the day I unlock the arch push-ups. I know what to do. I just have to warm up, get into the swing of things, and from there, go out of my way to achieve it. Go out of my way to do it properly. Rep after rep after rep. Remembering to breathe during the reps, remembering to not sag my ass when doing it, so I'm not bending down at the hips. What else? I keep my hands wide. I go out of my way to bend my arm, my active arm, the arm I'll be pushing up to do the push-up motion, 90 degrees to the point where my face is almost touching the floor, and fully extending the other arm, the passive arm, which would be slightly extended anyway as I do the push-up moves. So it's time to get into it. I can start off with normal push-ups, then bodyweight push-ups, and then arch push-ups. Before I do though, I'm gonna warm up, go on the treadmill for a few minutes, drink my water, maybe go to the toilet, and then get on with this. All right. On a side note, I've just recently seen this place which I can go to do my moves as well. It's a nice place where I can just go and chill out. So I think I might actually do a part of that from now. I might go to this place from now on. This place that has been so close, but yet so far, mentally speaking. I am feeling quite hungry, so I might not be able to push myself as much as I could, but we'll see what I can do. Time to warm up. Turn the radio off. No copyright claims, thank goodness. Yeah, I could just talk as the videos, as the session's going on. Oh, it's nice. I could do that anyway with voiceovers, to be fair, but it's just a lot easier to do it like this. Nobody else is using it, so turned it off. Don't need to listen to that stuff. Just see it as a distraction. It's in my way. In my head, even though I've just said that, I've had to come up with reasons as to why that's the case, because I like to have reasons why I think what I think. And one reason that I came up with is that having the radio on makes it harder to hear how much you're pushing yourself. With no radio, with no background music, and without it being too loud in the background, by people talking in that, for example, it's crystal clear how hard it sounds like you're pushing yourself. So you're not only going to see it in your in the face you're pulling, or the face you're not pulling, but you can hear it very clearly, which the radio might make it more difficult to do. That wasn't coherent, but I'm gonna move on. Anyway, let's see what I could do with these push-ups. I'm gonna do body weight to start off with. Let's try 5. Chest, front shoulder head on the right side, not the left. Interesting, my right shoulder could be weaker than my left, maybe. I don't know. But that was fairly easy. I just noticed as I was looking in on the phone as it records my video that my feet were really close together. So that's something I can look out for. I don't know if that's more improper form compared to having your legs more wide, out more wide. I don't really know. I don't know. But if it does make a difference, it'd be helpful to know. It'd be helpful to know how it makes a difference and why it makes a difference. To be able to negotiate around that with my training in the future. Let's see what we can do with the 5 kg. Right, I'm twisting my wrists out, or I'm turning my hands out to avoid wrist pain from pushing down like this. That might help. Certainly tougher. Felt it in both pecs, felt an upper pec in my upper pec for both. Right front shoulder head on the right side. I didn't go as far down for no reason in particular, but that certainly felt more challenging, significantly more challenging. Anything else to say other than that? No, not really, I don't think. So let's move on to the 10s. Alright. Now this is where it might... this is where it might start to feel quite challenging, but that's the whole point. Using this to grow. If I want to grow, I've got to get used to doing challenging things. That could go for all aspects of life, really. I'm not so afraid the weight will drop off now. It's not going to break the plate. Not only that, but I'm not going to really hurt myself in any other way. It could hit my knee, but that wouldn't make all that much a difference. That won't hurt my knee, I don't think. Anyway. I feel that more on the side now, on my right shoulder. Interesting. But yeah, my right shoulder felt like it was burning throughout all those reps. I'm gonna watch that back to see how far I was going down with the weighted push-ups. I'll do more than just them. There was only like 10 reps. So I'll keep it going, but I wanna watch this back beforehand. Okay, so to review that, the weighted push-ups, especially, or only for the 10 kg, I'll say this. I do like how far I went down, but I'd like to go down even further so that I'm activating my chest more, and I'm therefore making my chest stronger, which I want to need to help me with the arch push-ups. Yeah. I want to do many more reps than just that, and I'm going to bend further down as I want to. I can go harder than what I'm pushing myself right now. I have it in me, so let's go. $10 kg is going to get mastered. It's going to become easy. Just have to keep on doing the reps. It really is as simple as that. And I know I don't need to think it any further than that. I want to do this, so I'm going to. It's as simple as that. Anyway, dip my head further down And let's try that for 5 reps. So to the point, my chin's almost touching the floor. Oh yeah, I've got this. Heck, I might even need 15. Okay, I'm gonna get the 15 kg weight plate, but I'm not gonna immediately move on to it because I think I was flaring my arms out as I was doing those push-ups, which will be easier to see. Yeah, look, rather than that. Yeah, so I'm not using my chest as much as I could. But even though that's the case, I'm gonna get the 15 kg out and do the reps just like how I've been doing these 10 kg reps. I genuinely might unlock the arch push-ups today, you know. I want to get the 15s now, and before I do reps with the 15 kg, I'll do many more of these, yeah. And then after that, move on to the arch push-ups. $10 kg, I've got this. Right, I've got to focus on my flaring my arms out less. Didn't feel much chest activation there. Am I right in saying chest contraction? Well, your chest muscle is getting shorter, isn't it? I think that is the right word. I did bend at the hips during one of the reps, so I've got to be careful with that, but I think I'm ready to try 7 reps with 10 kg rather than just the 5. Let's see what I can do. It's starting to feel lighter. That's not a surprise. I'm starting to get stronger. Doesn't feel as heavy. Also, I'm probably starting to get used to having weight on my back like this after doing it for many days in a row. Anyway. Use your core. I felt that more on my left pec than my right. Don't really know what to do with that, to be honest. Maybe I could focus on pushing an equal amount with both hands, and also watch it back to see if my left arm comes up first before my right. Maybe it's just my left pec being weaker than my right. I don't know, but I'm gonna try out the 15s, 15 kg, see what I can do with that, just to show it was 10 though. There you go. Didn't need to bend my right wrist like that. That's actually very important, not bending your wrist in a way that will cause pain, because I'm doing push-ups which could cause wrist pain in the future long term, so I do have to be careful with doing things like that. Right, let's try out the 15s. Yeah, that feels heavy. Wow, that feels heavy. Let's see if I could do 1 rep. I could do half reps to start off with as well. I can see my head's out of frame a little bit. Let me just move back. Yeah, cool. Fine. Let's try 1 rep. I could do 1 rep. If I find it kind of tough to move with the 50 kg and get set up, what is it going to be like with 2 plates? Maybe I can set it high up on my back so it doesn't feel like it's going to fall off. But then, wouldn't that negatively impact my movement? Because I'd be using my back a little bit as I bend down. I don't know, man. It feels like it could slide off any minute. I'll get experience with doing push-ups with more than 1 plate. That'll happen over time. As I just bent my back like I was doing a cat-cow pose, I could feel that in my spine because of the weight. So I've got to be careful. All right. Well, that's 1. 1's more than none. Can make 1 to 2, then 2 to 4, then 4 to 8. I might actually go back to weighted push-ups to help me with my arch push-ups, but I'm ready to move on. I'm gonna do arch push-ups now. To think that one day I might actually start doing these arch push-ups weighted. Over time though, I certainly will be able to achieve a lot more than I ever thought I could have if I just keep on going this way. Having something to show for every day, even if I'm not posting every day. Right, anyway, enough talking, let's go. I felt that rep in my chest quite a bit. Oh. I've got to bend down a bit, just a bit further on the right side. it might be a sensible idea to only focus on like going one way for a group of reps and then doing that on the other side, so I can practice, really focus on my form on one way, then trying to just do both at the same time. I'm gonna have a quick break and I might just do that, you know. I can feel my core. It makes sense, as I've been having to use it consciously during the push-up reps, so that makes sense. I'm not sure if I said, but I warmed up on the treadmill for 5 minutes. Going at a very slow walk and then went to a jog. To just test out if the emergency clip will work properly. It does, but I think it's too long, in my opinion. Anyway. What does that actually look like? That feels like this. What about that though? If I do this, my elbows are flaring out, but if I make, if I line up my hand and my chest, it just feels a lot more natural. Maybe I really need to check my form, because I know I'm not bending all the way down. Try lower down and see, putting my hands from here to here and see if that helps. Oh yeah, it does. Yeah, I felt that all in my chest. Okay. So I've got to kind of make my hands and my chest line up rather than put them too far out. Otherwise I may feel it near my collarbone. Could be working upper chest, yeah, but the reason why I don't want to do that is because I might be doing it within proper form that way. When I just put my hands like how I did trying it out a few seconds ago, I felt that all in my chest. So I'll keep on doing that from now on, I think. Now I just got to fully extend. I've got to do that and fully extend my arm, the other arm. Reminds me of back in the day when I tried and progress up to doing normal bodyweight push-ups by doing knee push-ups. Doing the easier knee arch push-ups will help me just focus on how to use my arms when doing it, when doing normal bodyweight arch push-ups. Right, I want to say I'll give it a break for a couple of minutes and go inside, but I have to keep on pushing. It's a key moment in my progress. I can't just let this opportunity slide. No, I've come too far in this session. I find that putting my hand, my active hand like this rather than like that, it makes it easier to do. because I'm not involving my wrist as much. Oh, I'm there, but it's just tough. Right, I'm gonna break. I'm gonna have a break for a few minutes. It's tough. That said though, I haven't learned new things that will help me out, like my hand placement with my active arm that I'll be bending only 90 degrees, but I'm gonna have a short break. I like what I'm doing with my hands, but now I just need to focus on not bending at the hips, keeping it straight. Plank-like structure. So instead of doing, what I mean is, instead of doing this, I want this during my arch push-ups. So I'm doing that at the moment, but I want to do that. Okay. I was there. Maybe I could just try and push up from here. I'm done. I'm done for now. I'll leave it at that. Go back at it tomorrow. Actually, no. Tomorrow's no YouTube Sunday. All right. If I do any workouts tomorrow, I'll talk about it in the description on Monday. To review this session very basically, I believe that I have made some progress with my hand placement and that, by instead of having my active arm positioned like this, I'll position it outside because of how I place my arms, but to make it easier on my wrists. But I thought I would have unlocked the skill and it would have started to get easier by this point. It's actually started to become harder, perhaps because I'm doing it with more proper form than I have been recently. So the word that comes to mind is obstacle, has now come up. It's something that I am going to have to get over, but when I do, I would have become stronger, and I'd also be doing it with proper form. So it's helpful, not something to make myself feel frustrated about. There's no need. I'm feeling thirsty, so I'm certainly going to need a drink, but I'm done for now. I haven't made the progress I thought I'd make, but that's how some days are going to be. I thought I would have really unlocked this skill by now, to be able to do 1 or 2 reps with proper form, to feel and feeling it all in my chest completely rather than near my collarbone, which you could argue is upper chest. But the reason why I point now is because I don't think that I'd be doing it properly by having my hands far out, which I didn't even realize I was doing, but I now have. So yeah, I certainly have made progress, but not the progress I thought I'd make. I thought I would have unlocked it by now, but maybe 2 weeks to a month I would have. But anyway, I'm done for now. The final clip's going to come up explaining what I plan to do after this log, which I'm going to do now. Now I'm going to do a little bit of legs for the weightlifting log and then stretch off. But for now, that's it. Let's see what I get up to tomorrow. Peace. Oh no, sorry, Monday, because it's no YouTube Sunday on Monday. Tomorrow, yeah.